Guys, you're not gonna believe it, but I'm pretty sure that's...
We had a little mishap coming up.
I don't think that they were prepared for the intensity of this hike. Cause... What's goody, guys? We're in Geiranger today. Got here yesterday. Today the plan, we're jumping on a rib boat, going under a waterfall, then going on a nice little 3-hour hike. So should be an interesting day. Looking forward to it. It's not raining, so this is like a rarity now here. It's cloudy still, but it's not raining, so that's a plus. So we're gonna go get on this boat and have some fun here in Geiranger. This is the place that I was most looking forward to going here, because the Via Ferrata was here and there was a lot of cool like adrenaline stuff to do here. Like, this is a very outdoorsy place, and this is the place that I watched the most about before coming to. So I'm excited. It should be fun. Plus, we're finally getting on a rib boat. We were supposed to do that way the heck back in Lofoten, but that got canceled. So now, what, like 5-6 days later, we're finally getting on the rib boat. So this will be fun. All right, see you at the harbor.
Apparently it's rush hour here this morning. Everybody's coming into town. Motorcycles, electric vehicles, buses, people, cruise ships. Who thought? Who would have thought this little small town would attract this many people?
I mean, according to that Geiranger, this is like one of the bigger tourist attractions of the smaller towns in Norway.
Okay.
So like there's a lot of people here a lot of the time who aren't from here. Like, it's a very international community here.
I see that. Lots of activities.
I found this out from my time at the bar last night. I made friends with a bunch of people at our hotel, just hanging out and drinking and stuff.
We are dressed for the rib boat adventure. We're going to a waterfall and check these two out. It's hot here right now. Yeah, that's how much fun it is. These things are hot. I am hot in here, like it's like a freaking steam bath.
Hey, not as hot as me though. I look like a model right now. I'm so sick.
Would be one of them there plus size models.
This is what this looks like. We're shoved in here like sardines.
Alright guys, so welcome aboard everyone. My name is Bart.
Hi Bart.
Skipper and guide for this trip. At a moment's time I'll be showing you the most beautiful fjord in the world. But as always, safety first. It's really simple. I need you to keep seated for the duration of the trip.
We are moving slowly, but moving.
At this point they can show you all the reasons why Geirangerfjord is part of the World UNESCO Heritage Site. Oh, you have to close this one, sir. This one has to be locked, because otherwise it doesn't work. Perfect. So, we can see all the elements that make a fjord in a very dramatic way. You can see where the glacier is carved out, that rock where the waterfall is carved out some more, but you can also see how people used to live and interact with this environment. Right there, for example, we see the farm of Knifslot. About 250 meters over the fjord, 750 feet. Beautiful view from up there. Same goes for the farm right there, the farm of Skagaflo. That's where I'll be dropping you off later. It's a very nice hike, a very Norwegian family hike. You go with shore right there, and then you go into the forest and you follow up with the treetops, and you can see where the path goes. It looks quite steep, but there's handrail everywhere. It's quite okay. Back in the day, it was a bit more fun. There was no handrail, and one part of the hike was so steep that you'd have to use a ladder to get to the last part of the hike. So if you wanted to visit the farm, let's say 150, 200 years ago, you'd have to row your boat from Geiranger more under the forest, hike up, use the ladder, hike a bit more, visit the Skagaflo family. I imagine them to be quite surprised to see you. I don't think they got lots of visitors. They would give you a glass of goat milk, a piece of goat cheese, as they were goat farmers. You had a great time. Come down again, use that ladder again, hike all the way down and row your boat back to Geiranger, no problem. Sometimes, however, that ladder would disappear, because every time the farmer knew it was time to pay tax, he would be on the lookout, and if he saw the taxman rowing his boat around the corner, he would run down to hoist up the ladder so the taxman couldn't make it to the farm and couldn't collect the tax. You can imagine they were not happy at the tax office, and after a while they said, okay, enough of this joke. And then they used dynamite to finish the path up to the farm. Once you hike up there, you will still find the old ladder to remind us of the story. So. Right, so the 7 sisters. Looks like we have all the sisters at home today. That's not always the case. The amount of water coming down, of course, is depending on the melted water or the precipitation of the past few days. The sisters were on their way back because they were starting to fade away, but it rained past few days, so they came back in action. They're about 300 meters high, about 1,000 feet. The waterfall on the other side of the fjord, that one is called Fjord, or the Bachelor. And of course, if you have a bachelor on that side of the fjord and 7 sisters on the other side, I think you can figure out where the legend is going. He was accordingly madly in love with all of the sisters, so on a good day he asked the first sister, will you marry me? She wasn't too keen. She was like, no thank you. He was a bit upset, but not too much. He was more like 1 down, 6 to go. And he asked number 2, only to get the same answer. This continued until he asked all the 7 sisters, and not one single sister wanted to marry Fjord. He got so depressed, so sad, that he started to drink. And that's why you can still see the shape of a bottle in the black part of the waterfall. You need a bit of imagination, and I don't know who made up the legend, but I'm pretty sure he had some good bottles himself. We'll get close to that one later on the trip. Yeah, I like how everyone sees their own favorite liquor.
You see a bottle, an alcohol bottle, between the 2 waterfalls.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Because the guy started drinking that.
Yeah.
But he's saying they're picking people up there already, so that our seats are taken. We can't go back on the plane.
Huh? Oh, our seats are taken.
Yeah. Okay. So we kind of have to do it. We don't have to do it to the top. Just, you know, if you don't want to. It's part of it.
Alright guys, we got dropped off for the hike to go see this farm. So this is where we are right now, on the side of a cliff, and we have to make it somewhere up there. We have no idea where we're going, but we're going somewhere. So here we go. Why we do these things, right?
Doesn't kill us, makes us stronger.
Anyway, we're still making it up. This is as far as I've gotten. You know, I offered to hang out with my new friend there. I think I'd rather do that. Yeah, he's got 2 headphones. He's got a PlayStation.
What's your name, dude?
You know.
Raul, I'm Pamela, that's Oscar, this is Emerson. You
I could be hanging out here with Raul, and we could tell stories and stuff. But
Raul might become best friends.
but I gotta climb up. So I'll see you later, man.
We lost the rope here.
This hike is going to take us a good 3-4 hours.
What? I mean, if we slow you down too much, we'll turn around, honey. We'll go back.
We just gotta make sure we get back for the boat. That's all.
Yeah.
At 2:50.
Yeah. What time is it now?
12:05.
Okay.
So the Norwegians call this a moderate hike.
It is a moderate hike. Everything we've done up until now has been pretty easy.
We made it to this level. You can see the Seven Sisters across over there. And we stopped, but Emerson went on, so he climbed up. We're waiting for him to come back.
Sorry, I slowed my nose there.
Yeah. So we had a little mishap coming up. Pam slipped on.
No big deal. I slipped on the mud. It's very wet. The rocks are very muddy. The walk is very muddy, and people were trying to come down, and we were going up, and the path is very narrow, and I was paying attention to that, and I just did my footing wrong, and I slipped and kind of went down. And the paths are very, very narrow, and there's no, kind of guardrail or anything on the side. And so the guys, from their perspective, it looked like I almost went off the edge. I didn't feel that way to me, but anyway, so they were very worried about my continuing the hike. So Oscar and I decided to just stop here. We have a beautiful view of the Seven Sisters, and let Emerson proceed the mountain goat in the family without us. And so he made it up, and he's on his way back now. And then we'll go down together and get on a boat and go back to Geiranger. So.
Yeah. So we're just patiently waiting for him to come back down. It's a beautiful view up there. I'm sure he's gonna take a video because he took the GoPro up with him. So, all right. Just wanted to update you on our adventures.
Never a dull moment with us. Never.
Yo guys, so been hiking for a bit now. We left my parents down there because we had a little incident, and it's just safer that they don't come up because I don't think that they were prepared for the intensity of this hike, because they're not hikers. They don't do this. So, and this is like one of those hikes that you have to know what you're doing to do this. So now I'm on my own, but I'm still going to take you guys with me up to the top. So we've made it maybe a quarter of the way. So yeah, the view up here is incredible though. Hello guys, just wanted to show you what some of this hike is like. If you're planning to come here and do this for yourself, be prepared. This is not something that you can just jump on. You need to be confident on rocks and mud and things like that, because in some places there's handrails, but there are other places that look like this, no handrails. And you just have to be very cautious with where you put your feet and where you go, because if you don't, you slip and fall. And my mom found that out the hard way, which is why her and my dad are not here anymore. I mean, they're fine. They're chilling at the bottom. But we had a scary moment. I sat down and talked to him, and I'm like, hey guys, you don't like the hikes that we did before. You were talking about being sore, and you guys are going kind of slow. At the pace we're going, we're not going to make it to the top before we have to get the boat and go back. But if we go the right pace to get to the boat, one of you is gonna get hurt. So, whew, we just stopped. Well, they stopped. But I am determined to get to the top of it. So, you guys are my audience. Holy shit. Look at this. What the hell? Alright guys. Whew, the terrain's changed. So I think we're getting close. It's gotten a lot more muddy and loggy. Like, this is what I'm looking at right now. Ooh, that's sketch. Let's go to the rocks. Rocks are safer. That one's not. That one is. Whew, I'm having to pick my footing very carefully here. Oh shit. Okay. Guys, you're not gonna believe it, but I'm pretty sure that's the farm. I think I made it. Record time's 12:46. We started at 12, it's been 40. Oh, well, I guess that's about the time they said it would take. Oh my God. Oh, wow. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God. Got the Seven Sisters over there. Boat chilling down there. Oh my God. Oh, that's gross. We're doing it. We're almost there. There's the farmhouse behind me. We're almost there. Alright guys, if you look behind me, that's the farmhouse that we were hiking to. I made it. Look at that view. We did it. Well, I did it. Mom, Dad, when you see this, love you guys. Sorry you couldn't come all the way up. Man, you know, with a view like this and a place like this, I feel like I just gotta tell you guys to like and subscribe to the channel. Because I don't think I've said that yet this video. So please, like and subscribe for the views. Because, oh my God. Okay, well, like, jokes aside and stuff, this is incredible. Because, like, it's not like we took like a trolley car or something up here. Like, I worked for this view. I hiked up this whole freaking mountain for this view. So I'm gonna take this shit in. Because, man, I did this under my own power. And when you like hike up a mountain from sea level, from the water, from the fjord, it feels different. It hits so different. So I'm gonna go explore the farmhouse a little bit, and then I'll pick you guys back up on the way down. My GoPro is dying rather quickly, so I don't know how much more footage I'll be able to take, but I'll do what I can. See you guys in a sec. Hey guys, I know it's been a second. Well, you don't know that, but I know that. We're halfway down. I just had a really scary moment. Yeah, so I just had a really scary moment. Halfway down, caught myself.
Alright, we made it back down to water level. So we're just waiting for a boat to come and collect us, which should be here in what, 45 minutes? Well, did he say 3 o'clock or 2:45?
2:50.
2:50.
Really, like 30 minutes.
Okay. So 30 minutes of chilling and waiting, And somebody will come and collect us from the other end where the rubber tires are. We gotta climb down. That slug is just making its way across the grass. Hopefully it doesn't go on the road.
Man, let me hop on one of these dudes' back seats for real.
Try to save the slug?
No, he as long as he stayed on that side of the road, he'll be fine.
You told him to stay on that side of the road?
I did.
Look, it's an R1. That's crazy. That dude is touring in R1. That's a 1,000.